not good about this. Okay, so we're in the middle of our sales meeting. I just started recording. Okay, sorry. All right, so new homes in and around Orlando. Here you go. ¿Te gustaría saber el valor de su propiedad? This is the same page that I made in English for you guys about how to find how much your home is worth. I just did one in Spanish, and there it is. It's still loading, but there you go. And I put some really cool Spanish videos because on Design Vault through Sotheby's, they have different videos in foreign languages. They have Spanish, Portuguese, Chinese, Korean, French, German. My God, there's like a ton. They're super cool. So you definitely should check that out because the more that we can post, if we're trying to grow our market and show we truly are international. You know, I actually posted something in Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. And I knew what it said because I read it in English. So I made a comment in English. It looked like I spoke Japanese. Now, if somebody responds back, I'm in trouble because I don't speak any Japanese. But guys, it does help us, right? We are the global luxury trendsetters, right? We should show this kind of thing. And Sotheby's creates all this for you. So this is where you go. This is how I've created. And the relocation, guys, if you want to do that, I have relocating. It's under my find a home. You can copy and paste this page directly the way, oops, that's not it. All right, let's try one more time. If you want to have this on your website, just create a new page, copy and paste it. When you're doing that, always use the template with the lead capture on the bottom. Okay, there's always only one template that comes with it automatically. Just use that one. So this is the lead capture down here, right? So this is a great page, has a little flip book embedded in it. I stole some of it from our wonderful website, but you can just copy and paste it. It's ready to go. All right, any questions on any of that, guys? No?
Can you kind of just go through, like how you just copy and paste the page?
I can. So
yes, Carrie, this is Rhea. I was just going to say, ask the same thing. Especially the Spanish videos sounds amazing.
So this is what you do. You see what I did? I highlighted it. Command C because I'm on Mac. When I do this, I say create new page, right? I would call this reload because I'm going to not really use this. Relocating, question mark, relocating, question mark. I spelled that wrong. Relocating, question mark. Guys, this thing up here, page name, super important. That is your URL. You can't change that. When you post this on social media, that shows up. I found that out the hard way because I started calling them all sorts of weird, crazy tests, this and that, and it looked terrible when I posted on social media. So learn from me, okay? Make sure that whatever, it's short, sweet, to the point. It has to be linked. If there's 2 words, relocating now, relocating underscore now, right? It is a URL. And you can't change this. If you want to change it, you got to create a whole new page, all right? But these things here, you can change. That's just your header, and you can always change that. That's the template I'm talking about, guys. You see it? That's the one with the lead capture. You hit create. How many times? Okay, I'm good. And then this is important, guys. When you're going to create a page here, you need to give yourself space because if you mess up this form, you're done for. You can't fix it. You'll have to start over. So just give yourself some space, highlight, and paste. And ba-boom, there's my new page. Super easy. Then you want to save it. But know that this page is not done. It looks good to you, but if you shared this page, people would get a 401 error because you have to make sure that you publish the page. Now, this page is published. I could share it on social media. I could e-blast it. I could do whatever I want with it, but no one will find it unless they know that it's my website /relo. So I don't necessarily have to put things onto my bar here, right? Onto my menu bar. You know, all of you guys that I've helped you with your neighbor discounts and all those fun pages that we use for lead capture, we don't show them on our bar. We don't want to, right? We could create as many pages if we want. And my God, if you look at mine, I have like thousands of pages. Doesn't mean that I show them all, right? Why? I don't have to. And they still could be published and active. I could still use them, but they don't have to be easily found. Somebody would have to know my URL. Okay, everybody good with that? All right, that was a little side detour, but fun. Okay, woo! So back to where we were. Play from current slide. So Linktree, again, you want to add that to your, anybody who uses Instagram, it's a great way to offer your opportunity of having lead capture. So you can, like I said, create as many as you want, switch them around. And then if you are using Clubhouse, it links to Instagram. So then they can see it too. All right, now who got to see this video? This was great too. Crazy. Is that not awesome? Woo-hoo-hoo! I love that video. Listen, what can we use that for? Anybody? Well, yeah, you can put it on Instagram, social media, but it's good for sellers.
Yeah, you can send it to someone.
Yeah, it's great for sellers. This is what we do for our customers. This is why not only do we have the exposure, but we are getting them in front of all of the right people. We don't just let Sotheby's do the heavy lifting. We do a ton of that heavy lifting ourselves, right? So that is an amazing piece to share with potential sellers, even buyers. Why would buyers want to know that we're everywhere, that we're marketing everywhere? Because then won't we have better access to the better listings?
Yeah.
Right? It's all about perception, guys. So that is a fabulous video. I hope you all share it. They've also just released the 7.1 billion. These templates are now social media images, active pipe templates, and they also have postcards available. And My Marketing Matters. Listen, I don't know about you guys, but 7.1 billion? That's a lot of money. I have to say, if we wanted to see, are we luxury leaders? I think 7.1 says we are, right? And if somebody were to say to you in a listing presentation, I don't know if you list, our price point. Well, you say, well, 7.1 billion from our company says we probably do, right? So use this stuff. It is your company. It is your network. You are not an agent of one. You're an agent of Premier Sotheby's, which is an agent of Sotheby's. We get to use that where nobody else can. So don't ever let anybody make you feel like you don't have the experience level or you don't know how to handle a luxury listing, because there's one company who does, and we're with that company, right? So don't ever let that bring you down. Use all of our stats to help elevate you. That's what they're there for. Okay. Move Concierge. I'm so excited. This was my task force. So this is a program that they've talked about, last week. They have some trainees coming up. Please register. We are going to have you be in the forefront of your customers' minds long for years past the sale. You get to be the person who's given them this service that will help them do anything. Find a painter, move. They want to get some, even if it's something crazy, maybe you're up in Ocala and you want to know how to move horses. Listen, they talk to the Move Concierge person. They'll do the research and find out for you. But if you're in Ocala, you probably came through Tasha, and they'll probably say, well, Tasha is happy to help us get this information to you. So every time they get an email from Move, it's from you. Alejandro, it's from Jennifer, it's from Rafe, it's from all of you guys. When they get the website, it'll say, there's Tony. This is Tony Tate's website. Your picture will be there. You'll always be branded on it. And if they download the app, again, there you are. If they want to see, gosh, who do we use to paint our house 3 years ago, right? 5 years ago, they have that. That's awesome, right? And they always see you. Also, let's say 5 years down the line, they start to paint their house. You get a notification. How awesome. Now you can reach out and say, hey guys, I see you're going to paint your house again. How's everything going? Look in the list, right? Like, great opportunity. So not only do you get to be the person who is providing this amazing concierge service, that how much are you doing? I'm going to say none, but that's not really true. You need to help me help you. So I'm asking that anybody who has vendors, painters, inspectors, electricians, whoever that is licensed and insured, they must be licensed and insured. If you didn't give it to me on that survey, I don't care. Please send it to me. I have to get it to Alex by tomorrow. So I'm doing a huge spreadsheet because we are rolling this out in Central Florida and we want to make this a service for you. So if you know somebody's fabulous, let us know. And that way we can get them involved in the Move Concierge program as well. Okay, so please.
Premier Sotheby's program, or it's
This is, well, Move is a big thing. Move Concierge is for Premier Sotheby's. They're national. They're all over. So if this is great for relocation, if you got somebody moving here from California, which by the way, we've had a lot of people like recently moving from California, they have a big move. My God, that's coast to coast, right? So you have more than just moving and utilities. There's a lot of things that might go into that. They can help with everything from their home in California to here because they are a national company. So that's a
how
cool
do
thing
they
too.
get in this program with you guys? Like, how does
So thank you for asking, Maria. She said, how do they get in the program? This is how they get in. You guys are in that loop, and guess what you do? You submit, right? You have a listing, you submit. You have a sale, you submit, because when you submit it, it alerts me and Cindy, who, by the way, it's Cindy Pennington's birthday. We should all say happy birthday, Cindy! Happy birthday, Cindy! She's 29 again, too. We're twins. So Cindy, Jennifer, and Caroline, we all get an email that says there's been something done in here. They submitted a file. Now we put it in, well, I don't. They put it in the back end, right? That's how it gets to accounting. It's a system called Dash. You don't need to know that, but once it hits that system, now Move gets notified. And Move will tell you, we're going to send this email on your behalf. They're going to say, Alejandro told us you're moving, or, whatever. It's going to come from you, from Alejandro. And you have an opportunity to opt out. If it's that one seller, you're like, oh God, please don't. That's cool. We know that there are those people out there. You can opt that person out. That's why we notify you before we send it. But if we haven't heard, they'll automatically send it. So I think you have a couple days to opt out. And if not, they'll automatically send it. And those emails will be coming from you. And it'll tell you the next steps. Okay, it's time to pack now. It's time to start, moving your address. It's time moving your mail. It's going to help with all of those things. It's going to be incredible. But guess what? If you forget to submit the file, not that anybody's ever done that, but let's just say it happened. Let's just say it's now closing and we're like, oh my gosh, we didn't even know there was a deal. Those poor people never got any help with Move because they were never notified that there was a deal that we needed to help them with, right? So if you don't submit your file, not only is it going to be a nightmare and you might not get paid, your poor people will not be involved and enrolled into the Move program, starting to get those emails of help from you. So I highly recommend your favorite button needs to be submit. And if for some reason you can't submit because you don't have all the files in, you send a message from there. Hey, have a deal, have a listing. Hey, we can still put it in the system. Okay. But if it doesn't go in the system, Move doesn't start. Great question, Maria. Thank you for that. So let's all make sure that you sign up. This email went out yesterday to register either Tuesday, February 9th at 10 or Thursday, February 11th at 1.
And this is a service that Sotheby's is like providing, you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
part of-
Yes.
Part of
Not
Florida
Sotheby's,
and-
not Sotheby's. Premier
Premier
Sotheby's.
So
Mhm.
it's part of Florida and North Carolina.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Is
Because
it-
you might have somebody moving from California.
Right. But at the end, we've got somebody moving to New York.
Yeah.
It works.
You're good. Yep. Now, if you get somebody moving to Dubai, I'm not so sure. We have to look into that, right? But
It's national.
but,
And so then
but
they-
definitely
then
within the US.
Is alerted and can say, I need a painter. Like,
Yes.
they know
So
that.
the customer has 3 choices. One, they could just go to their online portal. They're the kind of people that like to do it themselves. They have everything in front of them. 2, they might be the person who's more of an app person. They want to do it all from their phone. They have an app. All of this branded to you. Or 3, they're the person who wants to have their hand held the whole time. Alejandro, that's probably a lot of your customers. You know what I'm saying? So those folks, they might want to call, and they have their own personal representative who is their representative for life. Anytime they need anything, that person is there. And they're calling them, not you. Right? Life has just gotten better. Okay.
Is it just for sellers, or let's say if it's a buyer?
Buyers or sellers, because if someone's buying, they need to do stuff too, right? So Move Concierge is for anybody who's moving. And if you're buying or selling, you're moving, right?
If you're working with other agents that aren't from Premier, like let's say I'm working with an agent of Sotheby's, but in Connecticut, and we're exchanging a client, could I also let them know, hey, any future clients, could I share this with them as well?
That's a great question. Alejandro asked, can we share this with other people if you've made a connection, say with the Sotheby's agent in Connecticut?
Yeah.
Absolutely, because guaranteed they probably don't have it because this was something Premier Sotheby's is doing. But they may want to think about it because they're not going to be branded it. You're going to be branded on it. And we can't tell them they'll be co-branding because we're not doing that. So
Right.
that just gets way too complicated, right? So in that instance, if you are very clear and say, hey, I have a service I'd be happy to offer to your customers too. It does have my information on it, but we're working together because you're not selling property in Connecticut and they're not selling property in Florida. So you can totally do that, but just keep in mind, it is only branded to you. Okay. And then this is exciting, guys. So take a peek. This is I have no fun music though, sorry. Our January 2021 significant listings. Look at this, 3.19, Julian Chris Christensen, Lake Nona Golf and Country Club, Shane and Jeannie, woo! We've got this beautiful, gorgeous one in Reunion, 1.3 by Janice and Janet, woo! Look at this beautiful one, represented again by Janice and Janet, Reunion West, 1.265. The Enclave, Tatiana and Luciana, woo, beautiful. And we've got this gorgeous one by Miss Dawn Cicchetti and Mineola for 1.15. And Miss Marlene Algie, new with us, but not new to real estate. Look at her go, woo. And Peter Lou, gorgeous one right here in Eagle Creek, Lake Nona. We also have a gorgeous 995, Tatiani and Magdalene, so she stepped away right here, beautiful. And one more represented by Maria Quintero in Vizcaya and Dr. Phillips for 995. Guys, I don't know about you. That's some significant listings to start the year with. Woo! So we are going to do 2 things. One, we're going to talk about the rest of the numbers for our January stats, which has been awesome. We're going to end it with our drawing for a TV. We have 4 that we got to get rid of. So everybody who had a listing has been entered into my beautiful Valentine's Day bowl. And I will be selecting live. Oops, because I'm throwing them around. And to see if you win a TV. Woo! Okay. And if you don't want a TV, let me know. We'll pick the next person. Okay. So Southwest Orlando, we have had $13.3 million in listings. Miss Bruno and Susie, Mitchell, Maria, Gary, Gordon, Kyle, Carolyn Vanderzijden, Janice and Janet, Sharon Brandt, Marilena Algie, Teresa White, Chris, and Julie Christensen. Woo! Sales, guys, this is crazy. 19.9 million in January. This is like unheard of. And we've got Miss Carolyn Burgel, Jen Harnett, Carolyn Vanderzijden, Tammy Schuster, Ash Sharma, Sharon Brandt, Robin, Maria de Gallego, Daniela and Marcelo, Kelly Thompson, Robin and Christine. We've got Maria Quintero and Tracy Nutzi, Luz Colina, Linda Fu, Bruno and Susie, Gary, Jaime, Teresa, Lynn Lou, Mitchell, and Chris and Julie. Woo! And we closed $13.7 million. And a lot of things got pushed off. So unbelievable. And we say congratulations to Jaime, Gary, Tammy, Sharon, Teresa, Kelly, Bruno and Susie, Janice and Janet, Kelly, April, Maria, Tracy, Maria Quintero, Jules, Canero, Robin, Raj, Ash Sharma, Chris and Julie, and Carrie Bellish. Now we move on to Winter Garden, the John Gordon Group. John and Nick did 3.2 million in listings, 1.7 in sales, and John and Nick closed 1 million in closed sales. Woo! In Claremont, we got Miss Dawn Giacchetti and Janet Hoffman doing 2.2 million in listings. Janet Hoffman pulling up Newsome sales, and Dawn Giacchetti closing 2 million in January. Woohoo! And I'm getting somebody. In Southeast Orlando and Ocala. Guys, this is crazy. First, we have 11.2 million in listings. People wanted to win a TV. Woo! We got Tasha, Lewis, and Jaisa, Erica, Andre, new to us, and welcome to the team. Rafe Marshall, new to us, welcome to the team. Peter Liu, Kim Horvath, Luciana Nevelef, Tatiana Ponte, Mike Keene, Anita, and Mike Dallas, also new to us. Woo! Guys, I am writing this number. This is a real number. I made Cindy check it. 25 million, 25.1 million in sales, new sales written in January. Guys, you don't understand. January is not typically a killer month, right? It's usually March. We're like, woo, woo, but January is usually like, let's get it going. Well, congratulations to Luciana, Mika, Tatiani, Tasha, Peter, Jason, Lewis, Fran and Alex, Anita, Cindy Parker, Miranda, Katie, Mike Keene, Martin Ramos, and Jennifer Ramos, John Lina, and Wendy Stevenson. Woo! And we closed 5 million. And I know that a lot has been even pushed off more. So we've got lots of business. Poor Cindy, Jen, and Caroline are busy processing. So congratulations to Wendy, Tatiani, Ashley Cunningham, Tasha, Peter Luke, Kim Horvath, Moraima, and Martin, and Jennifer Ramos. Woo! All right. So now is the hour. Are we ready? Let's stop our share for now. Let's do, hold on. Stop share. Where's my stop share? I know I don't see it. Stop share. There it is. Okay. Are we ready? Drum roll, please. We have 4 TVs of varying sizes. 2 are like 40 something and 2 are like 50 something. Do I really know? No, but 2 are bigger than others. So, you know. So for the big TV, well, no, let's start with the small. For one of the small, 40 something, not really small, we'll call it medium sized. We the winner is Janice and Janet. Woo! All right, you guys gonna have to like toss that one up. I don't know. Yeah, both of them today. All 4 of them today because we need them out of the office because we had to close my pod. So, okay, for another 40 something inch TV. We have drum roll. Peter Lowe. Now for a 50 something in TV. One of the big dogs. Woo! Brand new remote control. And for the final, the biggest TV we have, because I think one is slightly larger than the other. The biggest one. Who will win the big TV?
Come on, Miranda.
It is Rafe Marshall. I'm glad I brought those listings over. So I hope you guys had some fun. I know I did. I am looking forward to doing some training this month. We're going to do training on the new stuff, right? We're going to train on the active pipe. We're going to be training on, obviously, the new Marketing Matters once we get it. We're also going to talk about Cinch because that's the new warranty program that we have available now to you guys, which is much better than American Home Shield. Just a couple little things to let you know about it. Number one, if you're going to offer a buyer warranty, right? Whether the seller pays for it, you pay for it, whatever. The seller, during the period of the listing, gets a free home warranty. I said free. If the seller cancels for whatever reason, the sale falls apart, the thing expires, whatever happens, life, you don't have to pay for it, and they still will cover it. Amazing. Also, another great difference between American Home Shield and Cinch, which Cinch used to be HMS, they just changed their name. So they've been in business for like 40 some odd years. Yeah. But I think they're trying to say it's a cinch. I mean, I don't really know. The name's kind of weird. But anyway, one thing that American Home Shield did not do, it only covered for their warranty one air conditioning unit. Hello, here in Florida, so many homes are 2-story. I have 2 air conditioning units. That would make me angry, right? So Cinch covers 2 air conditioning units. Woo-hoo-hoo. Also, if there is a claim that they have to put in through their insurance company, maybe it's a roof issue or whatever, they can get up to $500 from Cinch, from the warranty. And one last really cool thing, if the year goes by and the buyer never used it, they get a credit back of some money. So awesome. So we'll talk more about that. If you have any questions, reach out. Every office has information with the new Cinch brochures. They look like this. They have all sorts of cool little tidbits and facts about it. And then they have in here the coverage and how that works, you know, like a typical warranty one. So I'm excited for all of you guys. Thank you for joining me. I didn't go too far over. Yay. Some really cool things that you can now use. Again, the movie that I made, I'm going to show this to you really quick. I will share my screen 1 second. Maybe. Okay. One thing I will share with you, how I created that movie is also in Design Vault. In Design Vault, you have an opportunity with these templates to create this, and it's actually a slider book. It's just that I wanted it to be a movie, so I put it into iMovie. But here it is, a slider book that you can create. You could use it for social media or whatever you want. How awesome is that, guys? You can create your own. They look fabulous. They're all brand standards, and it's right in Design Vault under templates. So I just wanted to share that with you. We're going to do some more training on that during the month ahead, rather, not the week. That would be pretty hard to do, right? There's only one more day. So, but you know me, I could get one in. But yeah, so that's the plan. So again, Monday for Top Gun, we're going to be doing our wonderful mortgages. We call it Mortgage 101, but it's really like mortgage everything. So come learn and ask your questions, because mortgage is something you really should know and understand. Not that you're a mortgage broker, but that's part of the process. We need to understand it. And then on Thursday, we're going to be doing a training on one of these wonderful new tools. Which one? Not sure. Depends on the information I receive. So, but please also send me if you have vendors you love. They're fabulous people. You love their work and they're licensed and insured, send them my way. We're going to be setting that up, and be sure to register for Move Concierge, because that's an awesome new service. So yay, welcome. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Made it much more fun for me. And we'll see you soon. Bye.